So, lots of consequences of the stormy weather, rain and wind, plus, of course, the rising cost of living, making some people rethink bonfire night plans.
Well, Peter is taking a look at this one for us. And it's something that, yes, people can look forward to, but actually I think when they see the cost of this, there won't be as much of a knee-jerk reaction as perhaps there would have been in previous years.
I think so. It's partly about cost, but also partly about our habits changing as well. Plenty of pet owners will be sat at home nodding away. They won't be sad to see firework displays go, but it's clear things are changing this year. Good morning, everyone. Now, this year, remember, the 5th of November falls on a weekend. So you might think Bonfire Night would be bigger than ever. But cost pressures have changed things. The Norwich Big Boom is off, and the council there and in Nottingham told us they will save tens of thousands of pounds by cancelling. And they're not alone. Look at all of these places where official displays have been snuffed out. Quite a few councils that stopped putting them on during the pandemic have decided not to bring them back. The Local Government Association told us that councils face a £4 billion funding gap over the next 2 years. That clearly means some difficult decisions. Now, it says authorities do understand the importance of shared experiences. That's why some councils are looking to community and private sponsorships to make sure these events do go ahead. As I was saying, it's not just about the cost, though. The wet and windy weather hasn't helped this year. So how different could Bonfire Night look? I've been finding out. They've been lighting up our night skies for hundreds of years. But have firework displays lost their sparkle? Bonfires are a big deal in the East Sussex town of Lewes. Up to 60,000 visitors have celebrated Guy Fawkes Night here in years gone by. This time around, with a big night falling on a weekend, there are worries about overcrowding. People who don't live locally are being asked to stay away. And they might find there aren't too many alternatives. Lots of other displays have been cancelled altogether. The weather, lack of transport options, and, of course, the costs are all being blamed. But fireworks are still rocketing off the shelves at this shop in Lichfield.
As far as business is going, we're as busy as we've ever been. People coming in for the traditional fireworks. Usually what we find is we get repeat custom and they come in and they upgrade their orders and to the next rockets or to the bigger compound firework because they love them. If you were to go to a firework display, I believe the tickets are around £30 to £50 for a family. Now for one of these you can get one of our bundle boxes and you can do it in your own home. It's something we've definitely seen since COVID as well. It's like a behaviour that's just carried on.
While some people might be looking for more bang for their buck by putting on a safe display themselves, for others, fireworks at home just can't hold a Roman candle to the real deal. Plenty of professional displays are still welcoming visitors. The question is, once the cost of living crisis eases, will our bonfire night habits have changed for good? I'd love to hear from you on this one. Are you still out for bonfire night? Are you saving cash, or are you not a fan of fireworks at all? As I say, really important to say, plenty of people won't necessarily be sad to see displays go. This is a really difficult time of year for pet owners in particular. So, Naga and Charlie, it might not just be about cost. Our habits do seem to be changing as well.
Peter, thank you.
I'm not a big fan of it. I mean, a big firework display is one thing, like an organised thing. The ones in the back garden.
I like them, but I get that I'm a pet owner,
yeah.
And I do get that that is very distressing for many animals, and you have to really think carefully as well. I think when they're organised, at least you can be forewarned and help your pets.